Okay. First thing is to look for the resistance. Either use your radar to pick up their trail, or intercept the PMC's radio communications to learn where resistance members are most likely to be found.
What's up, ladies and gents? I'm your host, CenterStrain01. Welcome back. We have more Metal Gear Solid 4, the Boss Extreme Walkthrough. This is Act 3. We're going to get some things ready. Using the Laughing Beauty face mask actually makes it to where enemies can't see you in this part of the level, so we're definitely going to need that. Drebin Shop, we're actually going to buy a weapon, and because it is a sale day, we can buy the M82A2, which is only 160,000, where normally it would be 200. So, you can always change the date and time to make sure you line up on a Sunday or a Wednesday, and then you're able to make the boss fight up ahead a lot easier. Alright, so normally you would probably just start running off that way, but we're not going to do that.
Now tail them without letting them know you're there.
We're still going to go for as
Snake,
fast as possible, but
we're
going to change things up.
Has been forwarded to your map. Check it out.
So we tease a little ahead, and then we're going to go back here. There's kind of a little Easter egg, and hopefully you guys are going to be able to see it. It is very difficult to see, but I definitely wanted to show you this, as it is something that I never knew before until I was actually going through this level trying to see what I was going to do. There's a little surprise when we get atop this ladder. Not really ladder or whatever you want to call it, but it's confusing. It actually scared me first. I had no idea what it was, and I still don't know what it is. But just pay close attention to the corner when we actually climb this. The corner up ahead. Right there. Do you see that little head that pops out right there? That is so weird. Okay, you can see there's a guy there. That'd be really hard to line up a headshot.
What? We're under attack!
Alright, so go ahead and take the bodies here, and we are going to hide them. Also, let's see. Alright, he's still over there. Alright, so you can see that he's like kind of stuck right now, so he's not moving. You can see that he's in the top right. So you got to just kind of get close to him, and then he'll start to come forward more. But you do need to take these guards out if you want him to continue along this path. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop them real quick, and we're going to go. Alright, there he is. Now this part you do need to hurry. Now remember, as I said before, you're able to go freely up against these enemies right here, and they won't do anything. So because of that, we can get down, we can knock these guys out. And we gotta hide their bodies as quickly as possible. And we are just in time. Like a glove. So he should be waiting out. He should be moving now. So now the other guards down there are actually waking up, but you don't have to worry about him. Because he's already past the point where they could see him. Also remember not to get too close to him. Okay, you should see two guards come up here. Don't worry, they won't actually be alarmed by you or anything, so get up behind them. That way they don't actually see you when you shoot them. Or they don't see each other. So we need to hide the bodies over here as well. Now these guys you might have to shoot more than once. Just because they do wake up very quickly. He's actually still waiting over there. You can see his like silhouette kind of through the bushes a little bit. But because he's still waiting over there, he's waiting for you to get a little closer, then he'll actually start to move. But you do want to make sure that these soldiers here are out of the way. Alright, we're going to take opportunity now and move towards him, which should start setting everything back in motion. There he is. Now he's going to actually go back and do the same thing again, because he's got to take a piss. So as you can see, they're about ready to be woke up, because they each only have one left. So it's good just to put a couple more in them to make sure that it's good. As you can see, he's taking a piss right now. Now, me putting that extra slug in there should actually, hopefully, make it last the whole time. Giggity. Don't forget to grab these I don't know. I always screw up when I say these kind of things. But do not forget to grab these, as you're going to want them. Again, the route that I'm showing you is going to get you there. Not necessarily the fastest, because there are a lot faster speed runs of this, just kind of like running right through and everything like that. But this at least will get you a fairly quick time. Alright, so we got 2 more guards here to take out real quick.
Hey.
So he's gonna see these guards. There's actually nothing you can really do about it. Just not enough time to move them. But luckily, with just one, him seeing them once doesn't mess up the pattern. But I think if maybe he sees guards like knocked out more than once per section, then he'll actually kind of be alerted by it. And this first section is almost done. He's just pretty much going to go right in this corner. And I'm going to back away a little bit. You see what he said there? Looking for a real man? That's pretty funny. So obviously I'm very beauty. I'm very beautiful. I'm a beauty. Alright, so wait for him to make it into there, and once he does, then we're just about done with this section. That probably took some time for him to actually say that. Maybe I was a little bit too close. I was getting a little cocky there, but it looks like we made it. And we are good to go. We're going to move on to the next section. Alright, it's time to move on, and here he is. You can actually see his little thing there. That totally came out wrong. We also have a helicopter to worry about, so try not to be seen by the spotlight, of course. Again, these guards will not mess with you.
Look out! Searchlight! Find something nearby to hide behind. Stay out of the light.
Of course, just stay out of the searchlight. Again, like I said, if it's pretty much one time, you get, I think, a freebie. As far as him seeing any bodies or anything to that nature. Looks like we got some more amazing bullets there. We actually need those. Those are a godsend. As we are back up to 50 now. Awesome. And there you go. That's actually the second part. Pretty easy. Alright, so it looks like he went into this little area here. He's got a nice little biker helmet on there. This part's not too hard, especially when you're in this disguise, which is not cheating because the game gives you this laughing octopus once you beat her, so it's not really cheating in my book. It's using the advantages of technology, and that's what this game's about.
There's something fishy about that PMC trooper. Do you hear whistling? Looks like they're conducting vehicle patrols. Watch out for them, Snake.
So we're not really worried about the vehicle patrols. However, we are worried about some of the guards. Is you definitely want to make sure you've got no weapons equipped. And it's the game will go by faster if you just don't let the truck see you that often. As you see that if the truck would have saw us right there, it would have stopped, started whistling at us, and all that jazz. But they don't give you a second look, so just wait for your bike friend to keep going. Even though he really just does a complete circle, which is hilarious, but... Again, I like to wait so that the truck doesn't see me as much as possible. Because it will stop and it will make things a little bit more complicated, but it's not too bad. As you can see, there's a lot of them together, but you can always tell which one that we're following because he's got that big biker helmet on. And you can also tell that we've just done a big circle. So maybe we could have just stayed like right in that central location, and he would have just done the circle, or I don't know if you have to be a certain proximity to him to get him to do anything else. But just keep following your biker friend. I think this is the last section if you do it this way. If not, then you'll have to go through, I think, a total of 5 sections. So if you don't do the method that I'm doing here, you will have to go through more sections, and it will take, obviously, a longer time. And every time this truck comes by, I like to be a little bit more hidden just so it doesn't stop and take up more time. See, I don't mind this part. I think it's stealthy. I think it's kind of fun. But a lot of people are bored by it because they're going for that speedy walkthrough, and anything that really makes them take their time, they just get kind of pissed off. But to me, this is fun. This is like a chance for me to really feel like, you know, a stealthy soldier here, and I like that. The only thing tedious about it is how long it takes. Probably gonna run into that truck this time. Not too bad so far. Again, we've made it completely a lot easier just because of the fact that we don't have to worry about a lot of stuff. But that's what the game gives you, so use the advantages that you get. And we are just about at the end. Now, I've always wondered why, if you finished it, you know where to go. Can't you just come here by yourself and sneak around without having the resistant member? But it actually, I don't think it lets you do that, so. Don't worry. And we have actually done it. Now we have a long cutscene ahead of us. Which, a lot of information, some new characters get added and whatnot. Not really new characters, but... This is where I'm going to go ahead and get out of this. I'm going to put back on my young snake camo. And we'll keep this on, because I like the outfit.